Wins are hard to come by in a college football season, and they should be cherished and prized, particularly when you get win number 6 and become bowl eligible. Boston College lined up, ready to kick off and get things going. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Louisville Cardinals offense will go on the attack first. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David, up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position 1, objective number 1 today. Protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And everybody knows when you're running that play action, that fake has to be great. Everybody has to bite it for it really to work. Defense didn't bite it, didn't bite the bait, went after the quarterback, got him on the ground.
And the Cardinals trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The play action fake. Finds the tight end. At the 35, he's got room. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. To the air. It's Moss. Snagged in the middle. It's Hughes. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Hunt is in the air. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. They'll get down and put a stop with the return at about the 28-yard line. So Boston College's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. The matchup we'll be watching in this. Gene at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. Well, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
And this is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go.
Breaks into the open. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And a great job by the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right at the middle. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
Really nice first down run. And you're seeing why this running back is an every down type. He can run between the tackles. He can run outside. He can catch the football. He can block. This guy can do it all.
Golden Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll run play action. With the catch, it's Harris. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking to throw on first down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open. That's why that one fell incomplete.
So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got a man. It's Bond. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just great job breaking off the big run. The OC's going to give him the ball soon.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. On the move, it's McDonald. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And the Golden Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. A run for the quarterback. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going, but moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
Boston College needing a 4th down conversion. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He'll step out of bounds at the 11. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
No, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make you kick field goals. I like this offense being aggressive. Forget the 3s. We need 6s.
They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. The defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The inside handoff. And that defense just ran through that offensive front. He broke a couple of tackles, but nowhere to run.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. He didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
12th play of the drive coming up, but they've got a long way. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 9. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Not a particularly long kick from 36 yards out, but he'll have to guide it in from the left hash. And he kept that one just straight enough to side the left upright. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. Here's the return from inside his 10. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Got a man. It's Collins.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later on.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw. It's Moss. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Trying play action. Under fire. A Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. You know, the entire concept of the play-action fake is to slow down the rush. Didn't work.
No, they didn't bite on it, which was great defense. They didn't bite on it. They knew it wasn't a run, played pass, continued to get to the quarterback and get the quarterback on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. The short hands, it's Skinner. And he fights his way, but they'll stop him just short of the line to gain its 4th down. The Cardinals will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Give to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the tailback. He gets it all the way out to the 19-yard line. A pickup of 6.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass will wrap up the first quarter. We've reached the break. Boston College has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. A little sluggish out of the gate here. They've had to punt it away on each of their first 2 possessions. The give from the gun. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. And the Cardinals in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Lacy.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Fires to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. The Cardinals are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking downfield, it's Moss. A little screen to the running back. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision. And the Cardinals decide to punt it away. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the... BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
You want to end the play quickly, get in the backfield that fast, get to the guy, and get him on the ground. Nice job penetrating right from the snap, getting off the ball so quick, penetrating the backfield and making something happen.
Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Caught over the middle. It's Bond. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead to get it. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Man, when I was at Florida, Steve Spurrier would wait for this opportunity in a game 4th and inches, and he'd signal in red Snoopy. Quarterback sneak. It works every time.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Boston College right back to the line. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Grabbed over the middle. It's Harris. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
All right, defense, it ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And you want to run the football, right? And that's okay. You'll take some of these, but if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Looking for space. It's McDonald. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Lost the defense, he's wide open. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Back behind the chains, 1st and 15. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They are getting deep into the playbook. 11th play of the drive. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Wilkins. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Lost to throw again. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone.
And this defense, we know. A lot of challenges, and you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Not very pretty, highly effective using that carom off the left upright. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Louisville has it back, and the offense coming out ready to attack. They are searching for any type of answer they can find, down 6-0. May not be the most memorable play of the day. There he goes. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Ball with the run. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Cardinals with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Cardinals come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Got it in the middle. It's Collins. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Moss. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Unloads to the right. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. They were really starting to put a drive together. But after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play has this offense in business. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Collins. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10. Grabbed in the middle. It's Skinner. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the lead here. Snagged in the middle. It's Lacy. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Bringing the heat. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on 3rd and goal, and that earlier sack left them with more ground to cover. Scanning the field, it's Adams. A solid pickup on the scramble and slide, but there's a flag down. Let's see what that's about.
Hold.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. The lead is down to a field goal. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Tough to beat in action, gentlemen. You know that. And let's take a look at the highlights. Buffalo needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Western New York behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's a touchdown game. The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The new popular phrase for a favored team not really coming out of the gates quickly is that they're playing with their food. There are a lot of peas being pushed around the plate right now, guys.
Yeah, Reese, they've been stumbling around. They've been making mistakes and shooting themselves in the foot in this game. But, David, I think you also have to give credit to the underdog in this game because they're just playing with more intensity. They look like they want it.
Oh, dude, when you come out the gates in the first quarter, it's adrenaline, it's passion, it's being talked about as the underdog. As this game goes on, can they keep that intensity up? Right now, they're doing a heck of a job.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a fascinating first 2 quarters of football in Louisville.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be. BC has it back and the Eagle offense returns to the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Boston College will send out the punt team. That last punt basically flipped the field. They'd like to do it again. Nestles it in at the 35. They'll put a stop to that return. 41. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through.
Oh, he's got some space. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. He's got it. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. They go to the ground. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Moss. Got his man on the right. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Cardinals have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Big guy smells it. Touchdown Cardinals. And that one will give him the lead. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
And he'll just take a knee. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The Golden Eagles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Boston College putting together a very efficient drive. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the 1st down.
Well, the offense trying to attack the perimeter of the field in the passing game. And how about the sweet feet by the receiver on that play?
Who doesn't like a little dash of the yards with their football? A little ballet moment there. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hip.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
But how fast did they get in there and make that tackle for a loss? If you blinked, you missed it. Nice job by the defense, getting penetration. Everybody up near the line of scrimmage, shooting the gaps quick, getting in the backfield, getting the guy on the ground.
Looks as if he's going to run it. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. It might be a gamble to go for it on 4th down, but that distance, it's a real gamble to keep it on the ground.
Yeah, I don't think the defense was ready for it. I know I certainly wasn't. I don't know about you guys. I thought that was going to be a throw, but they caught him off guard running the football, and they're able to keep this drive alive.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup and see if they can make a play. The defense was ready for it. Good coverage on the back end. They look very prepared. All 11 guys on defense right now playing together as one.
They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete. He was looking to the end zone and trying to get 6.
And those sting for offenses, man. You've got an opportunity in the end zone to get the touchdown. It's not easy. It's hard to get guys open. He comes open, and the quarterback, man, I bet he wishes he had that one back.
Field goal is good. Then 1. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. South Carolina is down, but they are not out of it. Not there in Columbia, one of the most special places to watch a game in all of college football. They're trailing by just 4 to Alabama. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll leave it with him. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Cardinals with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pulls it in, it's Brown. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Let's talk a minute about Louisville's new quarterback, Miller Moss. Last year, started 9 games at his childhood favorite, USC, before being replaced by Jaden Mayaba. Turning it on! Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Really nice run there, and you've seen him do this a time and time again in this game so far. You've got the lead. We're way late in the 3rd quarter now. Not going to surprise me if they just keep leaning on this guy a little bit. Keep force-feeding him the football because he's looking really good.
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Off play action. Grabbed behind the line. It's Stewart. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Brown has it. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Cardinals!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he makes the extra point. They march 79 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Jones. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody's
16, and the Boston College offense will take over 1st and 7.
a lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. From the gun, the running back looking for room. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
I love the job here by the linebacker. He just kind of floats and shuffling, and he's waiting to see which way the quarterback's going to go with the football. Not able to snag it out of the air, but, hey, batting it away, it's a big-time play.
And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. That one's going to go out of bounds. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Off the play fake on 1st down, the throw. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Moss. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hand. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and at this point of the game, you just can't afford many of those.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you could turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And the Golden Eagles can really attack on this 2nd and short. Using his legs, it's McDonald. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
It's not a flashy play call, but that is exactly what it was designed to do. Get 2 yards, get the 1st down.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And a nice, solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. The Golden Eagles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw on 3rd. Makes the catch. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the 1st down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is...
Breaks into the open. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Wilkins. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Gonna look downfield again. Wide out trying to get it in. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Calls his own number. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Eagles.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
He's into the end zone. The 2-point conversion is good, and we're tied here in the final period. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Louisville has it back, and the offense coming out ready to attack. Dropping back, it's Moss. Fires to the tight end. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Strong safety blitzes can sometimes be hard to see coming from a quarterback standpoint because we're used to seeing the strong safeties insert themselves into the box, but you don't oftentimes see them blitz like that. That can be tricky to watch.
And the Cardinals with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. There he goes! They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The short hands, it's Skinner. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. The Cardinals have their offense in high gear. To the air on 1st down. Heaves it deep. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll try the run. Breaks the tackle, and he's got room. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. And the Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. He'll pull it down and run. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. He leaves it with his back. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Cardinals back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Collins. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Dropping back, it's Moss. He's got it on the run. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Touchdown, Louisville! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Indiana is on the wrong end of a steel-toed boot today. This is one of those performances. They're trailing by 21 to UCLA. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll give it to the back. Oh, he's got some space. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. Boston College wants to play fast. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Quickly complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you. A huge 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
When the offense goes empty, that triggers the defense to want to blitz. The linebacker came that time. They couldn't get him blocked, and down goes the QB.
It's a one-score game lead, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unleashes one deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through it. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. It's Moss. Quickly to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. He's got it. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. And the Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, they'll try the middle. But that 1st down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent.